I was in last years of my schooling and this movie was released, Titanic. What a blockbuster that was. And if you look at movie, the ship itself was a magnificent piece of machinery led by one of the finest captains of those times. And we all know what happened. Titanic struck the iceberg and the captain decided not to confront all those who are going to face the adversity. Why? Probably to avoid panic. Isn't what happens in our day-to-day lives? You know what happens in the corporate world as well. When you are against the wall, you would try to avoid telling the world, telling your team members that we are facing an adversity. And I wonder, why would you do that? And if you internalize that, you will realize that either you're trying to avoid the panic that it might create, or you're trying to avoid the disturbance that it might create, or you are trying to protect an image that you have created for yourself and avoid the wrong message that it might spread in the world that you are operating in. And if you are one of those leaders, let's try and understand that the importance of confrontation and vital communication at the times of adversity. So if you're a leader, it's very important to understand what you are experiencing during those adverse moments. I've experienced these kind of situations when my back is against the wall and I would just go back to my team and tell them, this is the difficulty we are facing. This is possible only when you're able to understand your emotions well. So if you're a leader, it's important to understand your emotions well and navigate through difficult emotions and communicate to your team members. Unless you can name them, you'll not be able to regulate them. And unless you regulate them, you'll not be able to navigate through those difficult situations. Please join me as we bring to you world-class authority in the domain of emotions with the program called Emotion-Centered Coaching, and be a leader and a coach that you deserve to be. From 31st May to 2nd of June 2024 with Dan Newby in New Delhi, India.